Hi, this is Yingge from Art of the Brush. Today I'm going to show you this brush pen that I use for sketching outside. It has good weight and has a nice and clean surface with a clip at the side. And when we open, we can see that's the brush. It's about 1 centimeter. The brush has been glued together, so we will have to use our hands to pinch the brush to loosen up the brush. It's very simple, just like that. And this is a refillable brush, so if we open the back, there is a belly that we can take ink and bring it outside. Inside here is a small bowl that is to keep the ink in liquid. And here is a little pump that we can pump the ink inside the brush belly. Now I will show you how to load the ink inside the brush. So first, as the brush is new, so I will use some fresh water to rinse the brush tip to refresh the brush tip. So the ink I'm using is the same ink we use for Oriental brush painting. The only thing you need to know is make sure you have enough ink so the brush tip will be able to dip inside the ink. So at least the top will be covered inside the ink when we dip in. Okay. So first open the back and make sure this pump is all the way down to the bottom, and here it's closed. And then one hand hold the brush and one hand hold the pump, and then dip in. And make sure the brush is dipped inside the ink. You can take it out and have a look. You can see there's a mark, so that means this part has been covered in the ink, and that's what we want. And then move the pump up. And now you can see the ink fill up the belly. Use a kitchen towel or soft paper to remove ink outside. Now let's test the brush. I'm holding it like I'm holding an ink brush. So I like the texture. So it has a nice control of ink, so the ink won't come out too much. So you still get the nice thin lines and some flying white, the effect. And has nice calligraphy lines too. Let's try some flower. And once you finish, you just need to clip in the lid. If you want to use the brush for a long time, I will suggest you to take out the ink. So you just need to squeeze out the ink back to your ink container and wash the brush inside the tip and also in the belly with fresh water. And if you will use it, for example, every week, I will just leave it like this. And next time when I use the brush, I will just rinse the brush in some fresh water, and then it will be ready soft. Enjoy your brush practice. I will see you soon.